Now, when the lockdown hit a Filta Group, which usually cleans commercial kitchens, it had to adapt to survive while its restaurant customers shut down their operations. Well, the company worked to create a cleaning regime that not only kills existing traces of coronavirus, but it's using antiviral solution that can sanitise surfaces for up to 30 days after it's sprayed. Well, it hopes that the technology will help restaurants and indeed indoor venues reopen with confidence. Well, joining me now is its Chief Executive, Jason Sayers. A very good morning to you, Jason. You're a classic example, aren't you, of a business that has pivoted. You've gone from dealing in grime, effectively, to dealing in RNA, SARS-CoV-2.
Thanks for having me. Our business has changed a little bit in the last few months because of obviously our key customers are commercial kitchens, and they're the first to struggle in this crisis. We operate in the US, the UK, and Germany, so we're all over the world, and we've seen it everywhere. And you're right, we changed early on. We realised our customers are going to have to come out of this at some stage, and we really want to be able to help them.
And are you just helping the hospitality industry, or is interest coming from a wider field?
No, interest is from everywhere, and we see really this is about confidence. It's so important we get the economy working again and quickly, and it's important people have confidence to come back out, and it's so important that all companies, restaurants, offices, everywhere, schools, in fact, give people that confidence, visually demonstrate they're doing things to help. I mean, just to give you an example, where I live here, I live in Florida and live here. We've been out of lockdown for some time now, and we go out to restaurants, and you go to places that care. You go to places that show you they're taking measures. They show you they're putting in regimes of wearing masks, they're cleaning the place, and they have cameras up in that case, and you can see people taking their temperatures as they come through the door, to make people feel comfortable in there that the customers, they're doing something for their customers.
It's quite a high-risk business, though, isn't it? Because if you don't get somebody's kitchen entirely clean, the filters are not entirely clean, it's not necessarily a killer for your business. But if a workspace is not COVID-free, all it takes is one case, doesn't it? And it could effectively kill your business.
Well, the reality is you're never going to get rid of risk in this. Everybody understands there's a risk involved in going out the front door now. And I think people are becoming comfortable with their own risk profile. So if you're elderly and have underlying conditions, you won't go out as much. If you're young, you go out. But reality is it can spread face to face, in the air, and on surfaces. So the majority is in the air, but surfaces you can protect against somewhat. And there's no guarantee of anything in this, as you can imagine. Give an example of people coming through with a fever. We all know that people without any fever can carry this bug, but you do know you want to keep people who have a fever out. So again, you're mitigating risk rather than eliminating it completely.
Just very briefly, Jason, I'm talking about the hospitality sector there and helping them reopen. It's not just making it COVID secure, is it? It's about social distancing and getting consumer confidence up to get them going back. I mean, when you've been talking to people in the sector, how is their confidence?
Undecided yet in the UK. They're confident they can put the things in place to help draw customers back. But from the customer's point of view, we're going to really see when we start seeing the pubs reopen in the UK. That's when we're really going to see it. And we've spoken to pub owners out there. We do a lot of pub groups in the UK, and they're all looking to reopen. Each of them have taken their own procedures, and really they're hoping people do come out. Again, here in the States, where we have the example of it's happened for a few weeks now already, we're learning here that there's a recent study, that where restaurants have measures in place, their revenues are higher than those that aren't in place. So it's attracting the people who do want to go out, are going to places that are showing them taking measures. 43% more revenue in those restaurants compared to ones that aren't taking measures. So it's not just keeping people safe in the restaurants, it's attracting the people to your restaurant as a customer, as a supplier, to make sure they feel safe.
OK, all right. Fascinating talking to you. Good luck. Jason Sayers there from Filta.